right. We are now ready to get started.
Are we though?
I mean, there's still a lot to go over. But, hmm. Last we left off in this game of Legend Run, the party had made their way through the tomb underneath the warehouse that had held Ophidia Sakati, the princess of a distant land thousands of years ago. But upon making their way underneath and finding themselves in a small linked tunnel carved by water erosion through the ages, the party found themselves at a... this isn't really the right... Let's try this one. The party found themselves at a... dock of sorts. Abandoned age, though, with a boat that seemingly has been used recently. As far as those that were able to investigate the rope in the dock itself. Upon this discovery, the party set out to investigate further, with a chimpanzee and small Maxwell on one broom, and the rest of the party within the boat itself. They headed off down the waters and found themselves along the river Styx. Memories of past loved ones, voices of the dead, and reminders of mistakes threatened to overwhelm the party. Maxwell excluded, and upon this discovery of what they are on, one of the party decided that they needed to reach out to the ones calling out to them, and thus started a long and hard-fought tug of war against the souls of the lost and souls of the dead, and Ione and the rest of the party. Yeah, so much fun was had in that time, along with some musical accompaniment of some possible souls of bardic talents, as well as the apparition of a very familiar face for one elven woman. But the party then made their way back from the trip down the river, made their way back to the inn, and while there, a new discussion was had. Communication and the lack of it between this party. As Nera had left to talk to Nine Fingers without telling the rest of the party, thus leaving everyone unsure what it is that they could say or do. But now, they're having a little bit of a come to Jesus moment with Phelan as the head, telling them to get their shit together and start talking before going out and doing whatever they're going to do. and I think we will pick up there. Though we are down a Maxwell today, so we will be saying that Maxwell, after putting in his input, took the letter of passage that the Malrens gave and is using that to go to the upper city to find a better suited library for his goals. But everyone else is there.
Do we really need that name? Or, you know.
You know, a name kind of gives us some way of introducing ourselves, gives us chance to be seen as less than individuals and more as a group. Also means that your fuck ups are our fuck ups, so you probably shouldn't do it.
Okay. That's true, I give you that. But if we think about it, that we are just um fighting against cultists and stuff, I'm not really sure that we really do name for us. I don't really think that people need to know us and just bring more attention to us.
It's also about getting us out of this mindset where we can just go off and do whatever we want because we have no one to be held responsible to. We have a
We
group
can just
name, then there's accountability, responsibility to the group as a whole, instead of just to yourselves.
So what you're saying, Filoni, is that the next time I end up in jail, it means we all end up in jail together?
What I'm saying is, next time that there's a chance that you could go to jail, might as well quit while you're ahead.
Nera, weren't you the one who already came up with the suggestion?
sorry, what? I didn't hurt you.
Weren't you the one who already came up with the suggestion earlier?
Yeah. Well, that was a joke. I mean, it's supposed to
Are you
be a
sure?
joke. Ah, mm, I would say 50-50.
What was it again?
The Vittivos. Please don't. Please try to not to lose it. But still, I don't want us to be too known to the people. At least until we fight against cultists and stuff.
Well, it doesn't that we you shout it from the rooftops.
Well, Oh my god.
You know, also having a name for a group is a lot easier than just introducing yourself as an individual. You don't have to introduce yourself as Nera. You can just say, I'm part of, well, this group. No one has to know what your name is if you're part of a group.
Okay, that's true. But we still don't have to introduce with our own name. We can always just lie as Percy did in the first place.
Thank you.
Look, I mean, y'all can do as you want. Clearly, there's nothing that I can really do to sway y'all, but I'm just saying that I think it'd be easier on all of us if we had a little bit more cohesion, a little bit more thought put into our actions before we just go out and do whatever we want to do.
Okay, since this was your idea, maybe you should give us a name.
Well,
Oh my god.
you know, we ain't had the best round of luck in a while. How about the luckless?
Can you please write it down on Discord? Thank you.
It's in the game.
Yes.
It's in the where?
Game log.
Okay, okay.
That's one thing. Am I cutting out again?
A little bit, yeah.
Sometimes.
Um,
The luckless.
yeah,
We
that's
can go
something
with
we have
that.
in common.
Yes.
Also,
Indeed.
what is it we all see? Justice, revenge.
I just look to make the world a little bit better than it was whenever I got here.
I mean, I guess you could call it justice as well.
I vote for the luckless. That's
Oh yeah,
quite
it certainly
fitting.
seems fitting. Yep.
Yeah.
Ione?
I feel like I'm the black sheep in this because I think it's awful. We're trying to
But it's
change the fact
fitting.
that we're trying to change. Yeah, but we're trying to change the fact that we started with so little law, and now we want to be named Lachlan. Like we're trying to cut the unfortunate thing. But okay, if you guys wanna go for the luck list, we go for that.
Just a little reminder. Where are we coming from?
I'm okay not being
That could also
reminded.
mean helping the Loch Ness.
If we necessarily want to do that, yeah.
Could also
Hmm.
be as a counter curse, one might call it. Seems we had a pretty bad string of luck recently. We call ourselves the Luckless, and might just be that tomorrow we'll shine down some of her power onto us, give us a fairer shot.
Or it might mean that every time we say the word, we are manifesting for it. I will follow whatever name you choose. Looking to the entire group.
So, is everyone fine with the Loch Ness?
Yep, I vote for that.
Though I have to say I love the witty rose as well.
Me too. But I don't want to argue because I don't want to spend hours here arguing about the names. So
We say we keep it in parentheses for now, and if we happen to change our minds later, we'll change our minds later.
yeah.
I'm just glad that we had this conversation. That we actually talked to each other, looking specifically at Nera.
Thank you.
You see what can happen if we talk to each other?
Hey, it's the same for you, so don't look at me like that.
I've been nothing but doing what best I can for the party.
Yes, sometimes making ridiculous decisions without speaking to us first, but yeah, that's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. What happened?
What decision?
The one where he almost died because of poison because he used all of his healing on us instead of himself. Emma is about to die. Thank you. Oh my god.
Ione seems that Nera decided to go down to 9 fingers before we talked about what we're going to tell her. What exactly did you tell her?
Uh, uh, I have to read it back. I'm sorry. Uh, I didn't tell her much. I I spoke about the crate where the table should have been. About the fire snakes and the river, but I left the details out, so she doesn't know anything specific.
How about Ophelia?
Nope, I didn't mention.
Okay, that's great, I guess.
What'd you, what'd
how
you
about
learn in return?
Sorry, what?
Said, what'd you learn in return?
I received a paper which I showed earlier about the red eyes.
Well, you showed that to Percy.
I think oh, you two as well.
Uh,
Good.
yeah, Percy was holding the paper so that Philan could see it as well. At least parts of it, so he could kind of skim through the thing.
I also gotta say, Philan, not the fastest of readers. So,
Fair, fair.
yeah,
Mhm,
definitely not.
mhm. Okay. So the paper said that the red eyes, which I haven't mentioned earlier to you guys, but that's the group uh, or the organization who killed my family and burned my city to the ground. Uh, and it just happened to be that they are uh, taking place in Baldur's Gate. So they are somewhere here, and someone saw uh, an elf with white and red hair, which may be supposed to be my sister. So yeah, but nothing else. And I think maybe they have something to do with the cultist as well. So I just start to worry a bit about the whole situation. So I really want to explore it more.
How about Nine Fingers Man?
What do you mean?
Could they be behind their disappearance?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, maybe.
You know, you can talk to us about these things, right?
Yes.
Because if we would have known, we'd be doing more. As it is now, I think we need to go back down to that river.
I really want to skip that part. I I'm not sure I'm ready to go back there. And the looking at Percy, I think she's not ready as well.
Yeah, she's a bit anxious about the idea.
Just a little bit.
I I don't like it any more than y'all. We need to know what's down at that other dock. If that's where the cultists are making their way through the city, if this is how they're getting through, we need to do something. Could be that we find men, or could be that we find something even worse. But I think we should
Maybe
consider it.
maybe we could bring Nine Fingers along. Maybe she knows something.
You think she'd be willing to? I didn't know about that.
I mean, it's about her man, so
Yeah, that's why she sent us to do her dirty work.
yeah, that's true.
Wait, did you tell her about the river?
I mentioned that there is a weird river down there, but I didn't specify why is it weird. So
Did she have any reaction to that?
she was more upset about my attitude,
Your
my attitude. So
gratitude.
yes, maybe.
I don't see
mm,
why.
yes. Oh my god. So yeah, she didn't really ask any further questions.
Do you want to go to her right now?
Me to her? No, she's going to cut me into half. I mean, if you want to share more details with her, I wasn't sure what can I share with her or what I can't. So, i- if you want to share something more, we can go. I will stay in the back, of course. If someone gets the first punch, I don't want that to be me. So,
Yeah, that sounds rather convenient for you to say after just running to her.
and running away from her after that. So,
Oh, we left that part out. Okay, so what is it? Going back to the river or Nine Fingers first? I'm not sure I want to face her right now.
at this point, maybe I'm more comfortable with the river. And it sounds weird to say it out loud. But yes, I'm more afraid from the living than the dead.
Either way, I think we need to take some time to rest before we go either way.
Oh, it's still night, right? I mean,
Night?
No, it's daytime.
It was early after, right?
Yes, early afternoon.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where's Ophidia?
Last I saw, she went back to her room.
I think we should just lock her in.
We're gonna
Lock
lock
her
you in here.
Into her room. We should just lock the door.
You're saying it's a good idea to just lock her in after she spent God knows how much time.
You can bear with a few more
box.
hours. I mean, it's a room, so
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that.
what is she going to do? Eat us or what?
Well, maybe.
I really don't think that she's gonna be eating y'all. Like, I don't get that from her.
Okay.
Can I crack the door open to see if she's in there? Or like, knock? No. I'm not a knock type of person.
If you want to try opening the door, are you going to do it quietly, or are you just going to open the door?
No, I'm just gonna open the door like a normal person would.
Okay. Do you remember how to open doors?
Yes, I do.
I forgot. It's just the wood elves that don't know how to open doors.
Oh, she's there.
Yeah,
She's
current-
on the bed. Is she awake?
currently laying in bed, kind of just relaxing, a little bit stretched out, hands behind her head, And she looks over to you and raises an eyebrow.
Oh,
"Y-
just checking in.
Is there something that I can help you with?
Mm, I do have a question though. It might come a bit out of nowhere. You can defend yourself, right?
Uh, yes, I can defend myself. I'm not sure if I like you asking this question so suddenly, but
Oh, good. 1 second. We're putting these behind. Well, if Adia is awake, why don't we take her with us? I'm sure she
Oh,
would like out of this place as well.
um, hmm.
Didn't she
I
say that she can't really?
She can defend herself.
Yeah, but what about the sunlight?
I shall survive. Oh, we could go there at night.
mm. I'm not sure we should take her out between
Well,
others.
honestly, I don't know how long she's going to be willing to stick along with us if all we do is keeping her in this place.
Willing, not like she has a choice or something.
She does. She could just skip town whenever night comes.
Oh yeah, and after logged in for who knows what time for, she's going to just walk out the door on her own. I'm not sure.
Well, that will be up to her. But she seems like a good person to have on our side, and if we want that, keeping her in here, it doesn't seem like a good thing to do.
You know what? That's not a terrible idea.
well, I might disagree with that. But
I mean, if she wanted to, she already uh, would have leave. So when we were away,
No, she couldn't near it till daytime.
here's the thing that y'all should probably keep in mind. She's a foreigner in a foreign land from thousands of years ago. She has most likely absolutely no idea about anything modern or of this land. So if we take her out with us and she does something that, looking to Ione, might upset the guards, who knows what kind of trouble that might spell for us. Right now she
Well, it's not
seems
that. Sorry, keep going. I thought you were finished.
right now it seems she's content staying here and enjoying time outside of her box.
So we could ask her what she actually wants to do. And she's doing good with the language. I'm sure she would learn. I want to say costumes, but that doesn't sound correct. Um, as quickly as well. And come on, 4 people keeping an eye on one. We can do this. That's 8
yeah,
eyes.
that's true. Oh wow. Did you count it yourself?
No, Nira, I didn't count yours.
Oh.
Should we at least ask her what she wants to do?
Alright then, go ahead and ask.
Waiting for everyone's output because I thought we were taking decisions together from now on.
I just told you to go and ask her what she wants to do.
You did. Persephone did not
Um,
answer, neither did Philon.
I mean, you could ask her.
Y'all are perfectly free to go ask her if you like. I'm just saying right now, I think it's a bad idea.
Maybe.
You just
But-
care she eats you.
Again,
And then she leaves.
I really don't think that she's gonna eat any of us. I don't think that's what she's about. But on the off chance that she does, you know, it might be best not to just drag this woman around in a foreign land where she could be highly stressed and, you know, afraid.
I mean, yeah, but if four of us can watch out and take an eye on her, so I think we're going to be fine.
Man, I really wish I had the fucking what was it? So Morgan Freeman at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the moment they knew they fucked up.
This is the moment. Why is this one the moment?
So
Out of character.
Ione,
No, we are
as
still
you
waiting for the moment.
as you head back to the room that has Ophidia in it, she's currently just like looking at the still open door as you step into view. She says, you know that I could hear all of you, right?
Good. So I don't have to repeat myself. What say you?
I would like to clear something up first. I do not eat people. At least
What was that? What was that?
I'm fairly
Oh my
certain
God.
that I have not eaten people.
Give us a minute because I can hear you over the loud.
Something happened to your voice and it was too funny.
What happened
Yes.
to my voice?
No, I don't know. I think it was Discord, but oh my fucking god, that was hilarious. Oh.
Oh Jesus
We lost
Christ,
Annie.
chat.
Okay, okay.
Some prime Hungarian accent. What?
Yes, the way you said people. Oh my god, that's so typical. Oh,
So, am I learning how to be Hungarian by osmosis because of you two?
I mean, at least the accent. Oh my god. Ew. I'm
But-
about to cry.
I do not eat people, so I don't know what you have heard that has made you think that I would eat people, but I do not. I have my reasons for not wanting to see the sun, but
Yes, I just closed the door.
Mm.
Why is that exactly?
go ahead and roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Wait, no. Scratch that.
Disadvantage. Ooh, a natural one.
It's okay.
Seeing you close the door, Ione, and watching as you enter into the room, she seems suspicious. She's watching you carefully. I do not think it is a good idea to say it right now, especially after the things that you have said about me and about my possible proclivities.
Okay. I'm gonna take a seat on the bed. Far. Hoping that makes her really look comfortable because I closed the door.
Scream if you need us.
Well, the idea is you're pretty new in here. Don't get me wrong. Who I am actually. But do you want to stay in here all the time? Don't you want to go see what's out there? It's not that ugly, except for the sun. But
Do
yeah,
I want to stay in here? No. I would much prefer my palace home and comfortable life that I had back home. But this. And she looks around the room a little bit. Ione, I have to look at something real quick.
sure. Look at something real quick.
Yes, I do.
Slightly unnerving, but
Ione, as you look to her, you can see almost mirrored images of yourself. Of the way that you stand, the way that you move, the way that you interact with the world is fairly similar to Ophidia. Can see the nobility within her, the way that she holds herself, even in a moment of relaxation, she's still holding herself to a higher standard of being, to a higher level than one of the common folk that you run across occasionally, that you are now party with. And she has a slightly wry smile as she says, "Well, of course, I would love to see the world. how it is now versus how it was in my time, but I do not wish to run the risk of possibly being put back into the box. If I am out in scenes, there is a possibility that I could be taken once more. And that was not a fun experience. I would like to not go through that again.
Well, if you want to tell us a bit more about your issue with the sun, we could maybe find a solution. The box was just because you were not willing to cross the city otherwise. And, well, if you want to come along with us, so getting out of this place, you would use your God-given legs. No one is going to carry you or put you in a box whatsoever. We would just need to know exactly what your issue is with the sun. Actually, the Jalokin there made me something earlier when I was extremely bothered by the sun too. I don't know if it could work for you. The Jalok is Philon who made Ione a hat at the beginning that I keep forgetting about.
So, you have something that can protect you from the sun?
Would you like me to go get it?
Very well.
And I shall head out, closing the door. Dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-doo. Ah, no.
Alright.
The
While
amount of walls. The amount of walls. Blah, 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 blah. And then going back. I forgot to close the door. Whatever. Whatever. Seeing me pass with the hat. Blah, 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 blah. Back.
We are just looking at Ione like, what
Closing
is
the
She
door
happening?
again.
okay?
Sitting on the bed.
She okay?
Phelan is just sitting on a stool, just going. Are we the luckless or the witless? But you bring this hat to Ophidia.
Yes, I do. And I give it to her before I go sit back down on the bed.
She looks the hat over before placing it on her head. It's not exactly fitted for her size, it's more fitted for your size, which is much smaller than she is. But she seems to be able to wear it effectively, or at least there's no real issue that you can see currently of her wearing this. It's a lovely thought, but unless it fully shields me from the sun's rays, then you would not like to see me when that happens.
What?
Well. Too bad that didn't work.
I do not know if they have these in this land, but back in my homeland we had something called a parasol.
What's that?
We would use this to shield us from the heat of the sun. So it would protect us from the harsh heat in my lands. Do you know if they have that here?
Um, so I'm not exactly from the top word. I don't know what you're talking about. But I could go check with the others if they have, what is it called again?
A parasol.
Alright, alright. Would you actually like to come into the foyer and
Uh, if we are to go out together, then I guess.
well, you have no obligation of coming along, of course. Mostly where we are thinking of heading right now, I don't really think you want to go right there again. Um, but I myself would hate to have to stay stuck in here for such a long time. It's only if you want to come along. Actually, we're going back where we found you.
Well, then if we could find something that could shelter me from the rays of the sun, I may feel more comfortable with making the journey out.
Hmm. There might be a little more you're gonna wanna know before you really want to set along or not. Right? Does everyone know what a parasol is?
Uh, Parasol? Talking about
That's
what?
the word she used.
One of them umbrella thingies that I see some women using?
I don't know.
Well,
Anyone have one?
I mean, that's the only thing that comes to mind when you say parasol. I mean, they're the. What are they? Like these lace umbrellas that block out the sun but not much else.
I think she should just look at Ophelia because she has absolutely no idea.
Uh, yes, that is a parasol. At least, I believe so. The ones that my people used were not made out of lace, they were made out of silk.
Ooh, lovely.
So we need one of those, right?
It would do more to make me feel comfortable in joining you and your friends.
Okay. And then she would look at Philan and ask, do you know where we could get one?
Fuck, sorry about that. Hold on, I gotta pop my back to wake me up. Oh. There we go. Well, I mean, there's a couple different merchants in town that could be selling them. I don't know if many places are like specifically selling parasols. Probably find a vendor somewhere.
Okay. So is there anything else we need before to prepare for going back to the river?
I think we need a new nerve system. A
A what?
nerve system. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You're right.
I also think we need to recoup some spells. I know I at least used a good amount of the spells that I have at hand. And if we go out there again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put up much of a helpful barrier. Also, there's some spells that I might be able to take if I went to bed now.
Then a long rest now.
When so we go in again for a short rest?
If we long rested now,
We are going to wake up
Yep.
early.
Oh, we wake up in the middle of the night, and that would be perfect.
Yes,
Yep,
yes,
yep.
that's what I was thinking. Yep.
Yep.
Actually.
Okay.
And I'll be back on my 55 because I'm at 36, and that's not good.
Yeah, okay. All right. That sounds nice.
Okay.
So should we just rest for a while?
Yep. Definitely.
You know, we could rest, because, sorry to say it, but I don't want to be too much of a burn, y'all.
It was a taxing day to say the least.
Yeah.
Oh well, Ophidia, looks like you have some time, and we'll actually be leaving at nighttime, so you won't even need your parasol.
Well, I mean, alright, still
You
on.
lost Ophidia's.
Yeah, I'm still on Philon's.
Philon.
Yeah. She looks to the group and says, "Very well, then I guess we will have to go at night. Is there anything else that we need to do?"
I don't think so.
Just a good rest. You're going to love nighttime, Ophidia. It's amazing. The sun is not there. It's all dark. Well, this there is something glowing in the sky, but it doesn't hurt as much. It's nice.
I mean, that is good to know. I have seen the night, you know.
Oh,
Okay. See you later,
In
guys.
that case, good night. And she walks
I walk
away.
Ophelia back to her room.
Ah, why is it so slow? Oh my fucking god!
Ophelia looks to Ione as Ione guides her to her room and says, "Would you like to share a room with me tonight?
Oh no!
I do not need much sleep myself, so it may be nice to have some company."
You,
What do you have in mind?
you. She wants to take my woman.
First of all, it doesn't belong to anybody. So that's clear. Well, I feel like connecting with her because somehow they are a little similar.
Yeah, that's one way to phrase it.
What do you mean?
And by the morning, Ione is going to be nothing more than dust and ashes.
Not on the pile of books.
And bones.
Picked clean. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my fucking.
Not at all.
Are you sure though?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
I kinda do want
Good
to
luck,
warn
have
her
fun.
about what's going to happen down there.
Down there? Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna mute you, honey.
No, you won't.
Mara Phillips _Anna
No, I
07
won't.
just followed.
I knew it. Take care. Oh my fucking good luck in the bushes.
Oh my god. Oh my.
see.
What makes you think anything is going to happen anyways?
Just a hunch.
Now, Ash, Ash, be prepared for your trauma.
Oh god. Ah, I'm crying. Ah,
Ophelia sits on the edge of her bed and looks over to Ione. "So, tell me, what do you know of this land? Do you know much?"
Actually, no. I'm still learning. I'm from the Underdark. Have you ever heard of it?
The Underdark? No, I have not heard of it. No, it does sound very ominous.
Mm, I guess it depends on the person. It's, well, actually, in the name, it's underground. I don't know precisely where it is from here, to be honest. I didn't walk here, so I can't really tell you.
Then tell me of your home. What led you to coming here?
Actually, I haven't talked much to anyone since I'm here, or at least about that. Oh my god, you changed the music. Um, but lost the mouse on my screen. One sec. Well, the city I come from, well, it's Underdark, as I just said. Um, Menzoberranzan, it's pretty big, I want to say. They're not that much, well, races down there, I want to say. I mean, no, that's kind of a lie. They are, although it mostly people like me, I want to say. Um, the other races are enslaved. You know what it is, right?
Uh, yes. We
Oh, good.
we do we did have slavery in our time.
Yeah. You. I'm actually pretty surprised you're even alive, to be honest. Oh,
Uh,
yes. Go on.
well, it is not exactly my choice to stay alive so long. I did not have much of an option to do so.
I have to say, I actually know nothing about you. It's the other Jackal who gave us some information he has read previously about you. That's actually why I said earlier that you would probably eat Filan. I don't think anyone knows very much about you.
Uh, it would make sense that not many would know about me. Sakari has been abandoned, lost for a very long time now, so this makes sense.
Do you miss it?
I miss what it used to be. I miss what I used to have. But I cannot think of these things now. It's a long past time of being able to change. Ione, go ahead and roll a insight check. There's a deep sadness in her words. She keeps a smile on her face. This is what's taught to nobility. Even when one is making a complaint, they cannot show weakness. But in this moment, she allows herself just a touch of vulnerability to show you. And she sighs heavily. But there's no point dwelling on the past. I simply must live with the life that the gods handed to me. Whether it is fair or not is up to them to decide.
I can see the sadness on you. I'm not sure how I can be of any help. It's not, I don't know how to do this. Well, my kind isn't exactly known for being emotional. Do you need anything right now? Would anything be helpful?
Simply a willing ear to listen. That is all I can really request.
She's going to move on the wall on the opposite to Ophelia and just sit on the ground and just say, "Go ahead. I'm a pretty good listener."
And where to start? It's
Well, let's see. Is it what exactly is the deal with you, the sun and men?
go ahead and roll another persuasion check, this time not at disadvantage.
Another one at disadvantage?
Not.
Persuasion. Not okay. Double check.
You see her arms are crossed across her chest. She doesn't look you in the eye. And after this moment of vulnerability, she seems more open. So she says, "Well, I am cursed. Cursed to live this life for eons, millennia. to need to see the world crumble and the gods die. And the sun, it shows my true form. The form that this curse has left me. This form that you see right now, it is not what the sun shows me. The light of day reveals a much more monstrous nature than what I have currently.
Well, I know you said this is not your real form, but you don't really look like such a terrible woman. Why would anyone curse you?
In my youth, I was brash. I thought so highly of myself that I believed that the purpose of a person, once it has run out, was to how best to word this? Perish. The I used to take on lovers, and once their love no longer gave me joy or pleasure, then I would have them killed. But there was one that was a mistake to have done too. The son of a powerful priest, one of the gods, I do not know which, but when his son no longer served a purpose for me, I saw to it that he was executed and stripped of all things that I wanted. His father came to the city seeking justice, demanding repayment in blood, my blood. And I refused. I took him and had him executed in a spectacle so that the city and the world would know not to so brazenly try to find their way or interrupt my family. While he was burning on his pyre, still alive, I was cursed. He cursed me with his dying breath, and Now the light of day shows my monstrous form, and it cannot be killed, cannot be broken. There's no way to break this curse. I have tried over the long years and many centuries. I have tried.
Hmm. I beg to differ, Ophelia. That's not what the Jaluk said when he told us about your story, but mm, I think you should figure that one out for yourself. But apparently there is a way.
There is a way. It is one that has not worked thus far. At least no one brave enough would be able to.
You must have been very lonely.
I lived in a city of the dead, a ruin of my former home. The only ones that would be around to be able to talk wanted nothing to do with me. And the dead, they sleep. Lonely. I do not believe that is a strong enough word.
That I agree.
But I am here with you, your friends, a land that I do not know, with people who are new to me. We will have to see, but the gods have in store.
It really is not that terrible. And you got used to the language so quickly, I'm sure you'll do the same for the individuals here. Ding! Thinking about the word. Nice. But when she's going to say that specific word, she's going to like grimace a little bit because it's still weird.
This is something that I have not experienced in quite some time. I am unsure if I have ever experienced genuine niceness. But I shall not keep you from your rest. Go ahead. Get some sleep. It seems that once you awake, we have many things to do.
We do. Oh, but maybe you want to know what's down there
You may tell
in
me.
case you get creeped out.
I, I have lived amongst the dead for centuries. Not many things would be able to creep me out.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought the same until I looked in the water of that specific river. In the place I found you, there actually is another area underground. Well, we cleared it out, so the first stage is alright, I kinda want to say. But there is a weird river that we found as well down there. And it shows you things. It shows you people,
Shows you.
dead people from your past. People that could have a haunting, strange feeling on you. You might see them again. So I advise that when we go down there, keep your eyes tightly closed.
As you explain about this river, you see Ophidion's eyes widen with recognition as she seemingly comes to understand what you're talking about. This river. Yes. It cannot be. The river does not run in the material plane.
Wait, you know of it?
I would say that I am very familiar with it. The river Styx, it's ancient. Given my London customs, of course I would know of the river Styx. But you're telling me that there is a access to the river here?
Yeah, right beneath where we found you.
That is not good at all. Then things are very different from my time then.
Wait, if you know the river, what does it do that?
Give me just one moment. As I have so many drop frames and the stream disconnected.
Oh yeah, you froze for a second, but it's good now.
Still attempting to reconnect to Twitch. I'm glad I did decide to record.
Ooh, look at your. Oh wait, I think he came back.
I came back. Alright. Back now?
Yeah.
No issues?
Mhm. Doesn't look like. Yep.
Alright. Glad to be back. Sorry for the drop and for the interruption. Internet is a shithead. So. Remind me one more time what Ione was saying before that happened.
Oh yes. Why does the viewer do that? Why do they show us?
Then Zerubai's the Zerubai is a transport for souls. They flow through the river and they give the souls a passage, a way to make their way to the respective lands that they go to, or the respective deities that may have sway over their souls.
Oh. So the soul that are down there, they kind of really are down there. We can't exactly take someone with us if we wanted to.
Unless you had a proper vessel set up to be able to contain the souls, and no, you're just. If you were to even successfully take a soul from the river, then you are just ensuring that they are tortured. It's a painful existence outside the waters for the souls that are down there.
She'll blanch a little. Um, well, it was a nice talk, Ophidia. I'm going to take my rest now.
Well, I hope you sleep well. And try not to linger on the thoughts of loss. It's a painful thing, I am sure.
Well, if I could get a memory loss, it would be much easier, but. And she closed her eye. But like she sleep toward Ophelia. She's not gonna turn her back at her. We never know. No, just kidding.
Alright. Ione is sleeping towards Ophelia, and Ophelia quietly says, mostly to herself, but also just to the room. Trouble of loss. I remember the pain so well. Before it goes quiet. And now we switch to Percy.
I'm so
Good
sorry,
luck,
but I
have
desperately
fun.
need a bio break.
Okay.
Knew it. I knew it.
Then we will be taking a bio break. Got 10 minutes on the clock, starting right about now.
At this point, I just want to go
You're
home.
okay.
Oh
Cry with me, people. Don't
Oh,
let me cry alone.
it's so bad.
you will cry alone.
Oh, why do you not show me your face?
Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh, Erika.
Disaster Lord. Currently, the party made up of one Phelan Silva. How am I forgetting my own character's name? Made up of
Good morning.
Phelan
You sure you made the
Sylvan,
club?
a human male life cleric of Ilmater. Nera Starfall, a elven ranger.
Hi.
Percy, I have never asked how to pronounce that last name. I'm
It's
gonna.
je. It's with a je, apparently. Sagesse.
What?
Jagesh?
Sagesse.
Sajesh?
That sound like sage in French. Not the herb, but when someone is sage, like a monk.
Yeah. Ah, shit, it went unstable again. Dropping frames once more. Alright.
Oh my god. Erika, I might cry with you. Oh my god. Please, someone just throw a play at me because my tummy hurts. I want to die. Oh my god.
I can do a quick
I'm back.
rundown.
We're down.
Oh, now that Percy's back, go ahead and tell me, how do you say your last name?
Percy's last name,
Yes.
I assume. I would say Sage Ash. Why?
Sajesh?
Sage Ash. Yes.
Like the
Sage
Why?
Ash.
monk.
Sage.
Why?
Because we're explaining the story up to this point.
Oh,
For
alright.
new viewers and those that are currently watching. So we have a human cleric of Ilmater. We have a elven ranger, a tiefling rogue, and a drow draconic sorcerer, as well as another human wizard who is not currently able to join us right now. But story up to this point, overly simplified explanation. Party started in Phandalin, protecting a.
You froze.
Give me
At
ju-
overly simplified.
Let me test my speed right now. Oh god. Ugh. Why am my speeds doing all this shit?
Make sure you're using the right
I have all the settings.
number.
I've got all the settings set up already. It's all in the right amount, just for some reason. I'm guessing people are getting on the Wi-Fi right now. Actually, funny enough, we didn't start in the Phandelver mine. We actually started using Phandalin as a backdrop for the entire homebrew story. It actually started with them in Phandalin. The party met there, and then a circus came to town, the Maurin's Magnificent Circus, ran by a husband and wife duo, Gaius and Leobita Maurin. The party was then asked to intervene on behalf of the circus in the case of bandits attempting to extort them for money at each village that they go to. Typically, the Maurins don't really like to charge large amounts for the villages, but in order to be able to make ends meet with the extortion that is happening from the bandits, the Maurins were forced to raise prices. So they were asked to take care of and dispatch these bandits as they could. Once that happened, they were then given the option to join the Maurins on their way to Baldur's Gate, as the Maurins were set to play in the High City there. While at Baldur's Gate, they found out that my character, my DMPC, for those of you aware of D&D and DMPCs, my human cleric, his mother, his adopted mother, was killed, the High Priestess of Ilmater. Killed in an apparent ball ritual. So right now we're doing mostly homebrew storylines, but using the world lore of Faerun. Although there are a couple changes that I have added at my leisure. For anyone more curious about it, can definitely do a discussion after the game of like what's the story, what's the idea behind it, and just sit, chat, have fun.
We are here for the trauma.
Oh yes, it has been very traumatic to everybody.
It's the tears, just the tears.
It's the only thing that sustains me.
Yes.
Oh,
And it keeps up.
absolutely.
Oh my god! Again, it keeps us on our toes. So I stand to lose my English. Thank you. Definitely spicy. Definitely spicy.
It definitely does.
The thing about it is, I only make it as traumatizing as your backstory allows me to make it. So if you handed me something that's like super upbeat and joyous, your parents are fine, you have a loving family waiting for you back at home, I'm not gonna kill them just to make you have trauma. But if you tell me, hey, my parents are dead, then guess what? Sometimes you gotta see your dead parents.
But hey, at least you can kill them. Again, I think. I hope so. But I
Oh, wait,
genuinely...
he was the best.
I
He was
won't
the
be
best.
doing
You can
that.
I will-
see it.
I was genuinely surprised that my sister is alive. I mean, if that's really my sister, I hope it is. Wait for it. Oh, thank you. I I
Who knows?
I don't want to. Thank you. Oh my god. Uh,
Yeah.
did we take the long rest already, or we are just going to? I mean,
We-
on.
You're about to get your trauma.
Yes,
So,
I
yes.
know. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you, but
don't try to skip over the trauma.
I'm not. I'm asking that on above VTT. I mean on D&D Beyond. Did we already took the long rest or not?
Yes, you may take your long rest. We
Okay,
got
thank you.
30 seconds till we...
You may press the button.
Yes, you may press the
Yes.
button. Got 30 seconds to join
Thank you.
into the game. Now it's at 16. So,
I might forget if I don't push the button. So yeah.
Yay, I'm back at 55. Right.
And
This is
Reslin, you are so right there. I mean, if you would have, I don't know, like happy backstory with a loving family, it would be so fucking boring.
Depends. I beg to differ. Because you could always create the trauma along the way.
ooh, now we can
There's always
see.
something, even with a happy backstory, there's always something you could stay with.
Now we can see the tears flow whenever it's Erica's turn.
No, you won't. I have my glasses. You know, with the blue light, you won't be able to know if it's like.
With the amount
Oh my
that is
goodness.
going to flow, probably be able to spot it.
What are you about to do to her? She's been good.
Uh-oh.
She's been
It's-
good, okay? Since jail, she's been good.
It's
You
nothing that
Nobody can deny it.
it's nothing
I mean-
that
Okay,
I'm
sometimes
going
she's
to
a little
do
bit
to
mean.
you.
But Fanny is
Oh
meaner
my.
than Ione.
No, that's not true.
You're trying
I
to
mean,
just throw her under the bus.
Actually are. Nera
I'm
is so
absolutely
much
under
better
the
than
bus. Oh
Ione.
my god.
Nera
You
is
mean
so
oh
much
no,
better than
I
Ione.
oh you mean Nera is meaner than Ione, or me as a
Yes.
person is meaner than Ione?
No,
Both, I would say.
Nera.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, I can argue with that. I'm a mean
You argue?
person. And I'm aware that I'm a mean person. Thank you. I take that as a
I love
compliment,
you.
I guess. I love you too, guys.
Wow. It dropped again.
It did?
Yes, it dropped again, but my internet speed test shows that it should be fine.
Oh. I don't think you froze.
No, you did not.
According to OBS,
As far
it
as I see.
dropped. Yeah, we dropped.
Obvious
for a
is
sec.
lying.
Nope. Mala's saying that we dropped, so
Yep.
we did drop. Also,
Anyway, we
those,
were just discussing I'm mean, so nothing interesting.
those new to the stream, feel free to drop a follow. You know, if we get up to that 25 or the 50 follower mark, then I can start putting out some of the custom emotes that Raslin has made for us. So that would be fantastic. So feel free.
I mean, I'm here, so it's of course fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry, that was so bad. I'm so sorry.
Saw an idea recently that I might start to implement, but it's too bad I don't have a whole bunch of D4s. And then again, I could just click a bunch of times, but we'll see. So, we're switching back to Percy.
Can I somehow gaslight you into thinking that we're already done with mine?
Good luck, have fun, my dear.
Kitty!
There
No!
are better things to try and spend your time on than doing that. I can promise you.
Yeah,
Alright.
take care of you, man, woman. Take care of you, Jaluk. Brrr.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right.
He just loves true trauma.
I'm really glad that I'm recording this because it just dropped again.
Sure.
This is annoying.
Seems to be back on again.
Back on again. Yay. I really think someone's using the Wi-Fi right now. And is just draining the bandwidth for some reason. But we're back now. Holy fuck.
What happened?
Okay. Sent my wife out to do some shopping and she spent $272.
I feel her.
Instructions unclear. Instructions unclear.
So yeah, you know, if we could
Instructions unclear.
get to the 50 followers and 3 viewers per, then I can start making money off of this and actually be able to, you know, make back some of the money that people like to just bleed out of me. So
Take my cut and spend my money. I want something like this.
yeah. The Percy trauma coming right up.
Do I need my trauma monkey?
You might.
Yes, go get it. Go get him. Go
Yes,
get him.
please.
Alright.
And the rocking back and forth.
Yes. Oh, no. Alright.
Good luck.
So, Persephone, as you lay down to sleep for the night, I assume in bed with Phelan,
Mhm.
given that for those watching and not familiar, Phelan and Percy are married after knowing each other for like 3 months. But Phelan has his arms around you as you two rest. But it's still in the back of your mind. The voices, the people you saw, and the ring that you now wear. It's unnerving knowing that there is confirmation. Salento has passed. And these thoughts stay with you as you find yourself to sleep. And a memory sparks in your mind. An old one. One you long since thought had faded entirely. Your mother humming that lullaby to you. Your father watching over you. The pair smiling back to you. Their seeming happiness evident as they greet you with open arms. These are not your blood parents. These are not the ones who gave birth to you. But these are the parents that found you, took you in. This is a family that chose you. And it's in this moment that you have a chance to say something. There's a chance that you could reach out. What do you do?
This might be the worst. The worst so far. Oh, mm, so Percy would take their hand. She would just say, "Mom, Dad, I love you so much. Please don't go. Do you really need to go?"
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Alright. $15?
15. Saying this, as you reach out to them, you look down at your hand and it is smaller than you thought. Looking down to yourself, you're back in the time that they left. You're back in the memory of the day that you last saw them.
He froze for a second.
And of course, dropping frames once more. Really. There we go. Taking that off. That might help. Am I back?
Yes. Just now.
Alright, anyone on the stream hear me? Of course, it disconnected. Right as I ask. This is getting a little bit ridiculous, because I had 0 issues yesterday. Okay. Am I back on stream? Those in chat? Okay. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. There will be a full video upload on YouTube of everything, so if you want to see this all in its entirety, it'll be up on YouTube as well. But also we're at 12 viewers now.
It's the trauma.
Yeah, it's all the
Pretty
trauma
sure.
brings them, like moths to flames. Hi to those that are viewing right now, because. But anyway, you're back to your childhood self, and it's in this moment that they look to you. Did it stop again? Why
Oh,
am
you
I...
were back for a second.
What is going on with my internet right now? I literally have nothing open that should be taking that much bandwidth.
Can it be the storm?
It could be because, well, it's sun shining right now, but if there's a storm going on at the place where my internet is kept at, thank you, Disaster Lord. I appreciate it. But, back to trauma. You reach out and grab their hand and plead out to them, pleading for them to stay, to not leave, to not abandon you once more. And your mother turns around, looking to you with a soft smile. Oh, dear, you have no reason to be scared. We'll be right back, I promise you. We just have to see to something. It's important. Your father looks back to you. You won't ever lose us. Do not worry, Persephone. We love you. We will be back as quickly as we can. You have our word.
Can you at least stay here a while longer?
The pair look to each other, smiling, before sitting down on either side of you. Mom's arm behind your back, Dad's hand on top of your head. And he says, well, I don't see any reason why we can't take some time with a special girl. Of course. Don't worry too much, dear Persephone. I think that once we are done with this business, then we are going to be much happier.
Oh no. Can she still answer to that?
You may.
I would be much happier if you just stay here with me.
I too would be so much happier as well. But there's issues that we must take care of. But Persephone, know we always love you. We will always care for you. And we simply do this so that you may have a better life. Alright, love?
I love you too.
We love you, Persephone. And with the whisper of her name, can feel the hands that held you vanish. And looking behind you, you are alone once more. What do you do, Persephone, in this moment where you are truly, utterly alone?
So is that still little Percy?
You are now back to your current present self.
So is she in an empty space?
From
Or still at her childhood home?
from what you can currently see, they are currently at it's essentially an anti-space, a void of emptiness.
Well, she would try to desperately call out for Philan.
Okay. Go ahead and Roll another persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. 18.
In the empty space that you're in this ever stretching void, you call out, and it seems to respond as the void is quickly filled in by the sewer. And you see Philan.
Oh, you froze.
My back. I'm so sorry for those that are in stream watching and everything keeps dropping all the time. It's taking longer each time for reconnecting. I thought I set that at... Okay. Am I back?
Yes. I think, yeah, the stream is back as well.
Okay. I'm very sorry that we've been having so many technical difficulties with tech. Don't know if it's because of the storm or other things that are going on in the house or whatever, but we are back. Stream drops and it jumps to 10 viewers. I don't know if that's just like... And again, why am I having so many issues? I'm gonna check something real quick.
Okay.
I'm literally only using 1% of network. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I might just have to bite the bullet and get my own damn ISP. Have it just for me. So, but the world changes. You are in a familiar sewer. And you look over across from you and see Philan sitting there. Old armor that he had before, the splint that he was wearing. And He's holding onto his side. Blood softly leaking between his fingers as he puts pressure on a wound sustained in a trap left unnoticed. A trap not seen. And he looks to you with a small smile. Says, "No need to worry. Ain't nothing but a flesh wound. It's alright."
So she'll rush to his side and she'll say, "At least let me help you. Let me clean it."
If you know, I don't really need much help on this right now, but I won't pass up the chance. See, starts to slowly lift the armor, revealing the wound that he sustained from a dagger shot out from a hidden spot into his side.
So can Percy see if yeah, probably not, but still, can Percy see if he's wearing a ring or not? Or actually, if she is wearing a ring. Both.
Looking to your finger, you do not currently have the ring worn.
How about Philan? Could she catch that as
Go ahead. What's your passive perception?
17.
17. Does not appear to be wearing a ring as well.
Alright. Then we are in a loop. Okay, so she'll start cleaning his wound really carefully, not trying not to cause too much pain, while kind of just babbling on about how sorry she is.
Ain't nothing that I haven't had already. Ain't nothing that I haven't already healed from once before.
Oh, oh, this is going to kill me. Okay, so she'd noticed that this is a bit different than it was before. It's not playing out the same way. So Yeah, she just cleaned the wound, look a bit well, not disappointed, rather surprised. But then she'd ask him, Are you good to go?
I will be. Need just a moment longer if I could. Let's see. The dream continues for a little bit longer. And it's in this moment that you are essentially seeing what could have been if this chance was not taken. Percy sees herself without Philan at her side. This is a path not traveled.
Yeah, realizing that she'd be devastated.
Alright.
The trauma bonding section of the game.
With that, we're going to move to, and of course, dropped a bunch of frames again, disconnected, reconnecting. Honestly, I don't understand because literally no one is here. No one is here to take up and do a new speed test. Just to figure out why. Stuttered, but I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're sitting at 9 viewers now. Wow. Yeah. Also to all the followers, all the new people, feel free to drop a follow. They use Netflix's node.
Disaster Lord just followed.
That new alert. So much fun. But the end of Percy's night, we move over to Nera.
I really want to point out the fact that I'm highly emotional in this time of the month.
To escape.
I
I'll be back
know.
just a sec. Sorry.
I know there is no escape. I just wanted to let you know that I might cry if it comes to that.
I shall continue
Uh-oh.
with
I'm
this
not
in
prepared
mind.
for this.
No, you are not.
Oh my god. I knew. Whew, okay.
Nera, as you find yourself to bed, resting and taking some time to unwind from all that has happened so far, it's in this moment of attempted relaxation that you find yourself starting to remember. Elves do not need to sleep. They simply meditate.
Meditate through the pain. Yeah.
But to meditate is also to put yourself in a semi-conscious state, meaning that you are still dreaming. And in this moment, you welcome to your first stream of D&D. Nico, if you're invested in D&D, I also run the New Bloods on Saturdays, which is my newbie campaign. But back to the emotional turmoil that will be Nera.
Oh my god, no.
You find yourself going back to that time.
Which time?
The time where you were just a nobleman's daughter, where your city stood, and your sister sits by you. You're back
When I was just a young girl.
You're back in the days of your youth. And now there's a sadness that comes to you. Because though you are in a dream, part of you is still aware this is just a dream. is just another.
Nick0_S0 Ra just followed.
Appreciate the follow. But back to what I was saying. I definitely need to turn that down because it just broke me out of that. So
It broke me as well, so.
don't worry, I'll break you even more.
Oh, thank you.
Now I'm remembering. Okay. And of course, stutters. Just a little bit of stutter. Okay. In this moment, you are aware that this is a dream. That you are not a participant in necessarily full control. You are here. But part of you knows that you're not. And as you look over to your sister, she smiles at you. And says,
Szeretlek. Szeretlek, Hugi.
she looks to you and says, Szeretlek, Hugi.
No! Shut up! No!
Before a net is cast over top of her, looking around, your city around you burns. The people fall. Your world comes crashing down around you. The enormity of what happens begins to threaten to overwhelm you. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw, Nera.
No, you're not. This is bullshit. Ah. Wisdom, you said, right?
That is correct.
Oh my god. Ugh. Not 20. Yay! It's a 22.
You see in the distance the rope connecting to the net that has taken your sister, that is dragging her away. And as you see this, you look up and see the men that are doing this, the men that are standing there laughing, your mother on the ground, your sister being taken away from you, your father trying to fight against these people, these humans. But something is different about them. Because suddenly 1, 2, 4, 12, and then all of them around you, their eyes glow a scarlet red as they laugh and as they look to you. You hear a voice call out, "Ah, seems like we got one left. We'll have to make this one a special event." And seeing this, which would normally break any who had to face this, seeing this traumatic moment, seeing this awful memory being played out before you, being forced upon you, you close your eyes. And when you open them once more, you see a blue tiefling smiling at you. You see a human man, different from the ones that took your sister, leaning against a bar, giving you a small smile and nod as he pushes a bottle towards you. You see an elven woman of dark skin and white hair as she sits across from you, goading you, being a questionable influence to you.
Oh. The face.
But it's in this moment of peace that a realization hits you. You're not alone. And from what this group has shown you so far, maybe you never will be again. And now, it's Ione's turn.
Oh,
Didn't
oh
she
my God.
already got a trauma though? Like, you know, with the river and stuff.
Oh my God. I actually
Whatever, that's
dropped
fine.
a few tears here and there.
I'm Nera. Hug time from
I'm
distance.
coming.
Hug time.
she she she's desperate, so she will just rush into Ione's arms. Go back to the bathtub, please. I'm sorry. That's good. Let's go take a shot.
Little piece of Hungarian.
Oh my God!
I thought I would
Oh
pass
my God!
away.
Oh yes,
Sredla
pizza! Oh my God!
No.
Sredla. I mean, yeah, but Hugi means little sister, but that's okay. I understand what you wanted to say. But oh my God, when I heard that sentence, I really started to cry. I'm still crying, so thank you. I I would not forget this in my life, I think. I'm gonna mute myself.
So you can cry.
Yes.
Ione, as you find yourself to rest.
Vous avez fait honte à votre famille. Vous avez fait honte à votre famille.
You hear a familiar voice. And it sends a shudder down your spine as you have to listen to the words. As you hear, vous avez fait honte à votre famille. And before you, you see your sister standing smug, smiling to you as she casually walks by, passing you. But, of course, the only issue is, of course, the fact that you are still alive. So, that should be changed fairly soon. But again, sister, I will have to say, I almost miss you. I almost wish that you were still here. As things have gotten so boring in your absence. Yes, the people, they listen to me. I have control. I am, of course, in power. But I do not have the plaything that I miss the most. Though I do hope that I will see you soon. Of course, dear sister. Because you know.
J'attendrai.
J'attendrai.
Too bad for you.
What do you do, Ione?
May I actually? Does that mean I can?
You may respond. What does Ione do in this dream?
She's going to look at her and grin, saying, "Strangely, you're the only person I do not miss."
Come now, sister. There's no reason to lie to me.
No,
You know
be
that
truthful.
you miss the challenge that I presented.
Oh, because you're still in the idea that I wanted your place. Yes, forgot about that.
You can tell me all that you want, that you did not covet my power. But know that I see through your falsehoods.
Then you need to learn how to read people better.
Well, I could learn how to read people better, but what is the need when they do what I say, when I say, and how I say it?
I fear my point of view on all of these has quite changed since a while now. If that's if that's how you want to run things, well,
Tu es
good
tombé
for
si
you, I
bas,
guess.
à la surface.
Ione, tu es tombé si bas à la surface.
On point, by the way. I was mad for a very long time. Actually, it wasn't such a bad thing, I guess, to end up here. It's okay. I'm not mad at you anymore. It doesn't mean I've forgiven what you did,
Tu es beaucoup plus faible.
but somehow I'm sad for you. There's actually so much more than whatever we grew up in, and you'll probably never know any of that. And that's sucks for you, big time.
Tu es beaucoup plus faible, maintenant ma sœur.
And she just happily smile while she says that.
Ione, there is so much that you do not know. So much that our mistress has not shown you. Let me show you some of the truth. And actually, Jimbog, you have figured it out.
I'm not looking in the stream if you wrote it. The chat is behind my Discord. So I'm not even seeing the chat right now.
I will have to go back through and listen back in for the exact things that I said, but I will be putting... Or actually, yeah, Erica, if you could translate for the people that don't speak French.
Oh. All of them? I can't really remember the first one you said. Write them down for me and I will well, read them in English. Doughy brain.
I will have to rewatch because I was using Google Translate for that.
Okay.
So, I'll just rewatch this and figure it out. Unless someone wants to clip that, and then...
The last one was her saying how Ione felt so low though.
Yes.
As in beneath.
She specifically was saying how low you had fallen since coming to the surface.
Which is a funny. She's growing a heart. Should I look at the chat?
Yeah, you can. There's no...
I don't know. Okay.
Damn, I wasn't using it direct, so, okay. But, I will get the direct translations put up, but the next thing that she does say...
Notre maîtresse vous regarde et est déçue.
Notre maîtresse vous regarde et est déçue.
I didn't got the last part.
Regarde et est the cure.
Yeah. About that. She's she's doing well. No, she's not. Last time I saw her, which actually was just today. Um, nah, that's not what she said. Oh, sorry. So this one was, were you talking about, are you talking about love or are you talking about Brona?
I am speaking. I am speaking of Loth.
Oh yeah.
Is she?
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, I'm actually okay with that now.
You would
Finished
turn
it.
your back on our Spider Queen?
She cannot turn her back to me first, but I guess I just decided to take another way for myself. You know, she's not the only one out there.
Tu seras puni, Ione.
To see that you have. No. To see that you have truly fallen so low. Since you have come to the surface, it's almost heartbreaking. You should know, though, that
Tu seras puni, Ione.
tu seras puni, Ione.
So that was that Ione is about to get punished for the non-French speakers.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
See. I'll take it, it's fine.
As she says this, there's a moment of doubt in your mind. Why would Loth care for you? She turned her back on you. She made it clear. But then you see a spider crawling down your sister's arm. You see, as she reaches out to you, the spider crawling to the tips of her fingers and staring at you with small, beady eyes that seem to show a almost intense look of intelligence. It is then followed by a second, and a third, a fifth, a sixth, until all around you
You bro. You froze again. Give it a minute.
No, it's our chance to escape.
Am I back now?
Okay now. Yes. Followed by a second and a third.
Yes. Loud and clear.
Fifth,
Oh,
12th,
fifth. Okay.
until suddenly you are surrounded by thousands. The sound is nearly ear-shattering as the sound of millions of legs skittering towards you. And it's in this moment that you suddenly realize the spiders are no longer your friends. No longer your allies or support. And as you're surrounded and they begin to crawl along your leg, along your body, across you, covering you, smothering you, wrapping you in this large cocoon of silk.
You bro. You're back.
Currently attempting to reconnect because it disconnected once more. This Twitch streaming, so much fun. Love it.
No, I think you're back now.
Am
Yep.
I?
You're back, as I
yep.
as far as I see. Yeah. Oh, froze again?
Ooh, wait, yeah, I think so. Ah, no.
Okay. Am I back now?
Yes.
And
You are.
I'm already dropping this.
Continue with the trauma.
Well, I can't because it's
Yay!
already dropping. This is.
We're trying not getting some trauma at all.
How is it already losing? Like,
But
Oh my
okay,
God.
do I have to let this happen? Can I defend myself? Do I have my staff in the dream? Do we just assume it follows me no matter what?
it does not.
Oh my God, the
Waking
table
up.
ate him.
What?
The table ate Caleb. Oh no! Come back, friend! Come back, friend! Oh my God!
I heard you. Completely heard you.
The table ate him. Give us him back.
What's going on?
Oh my god. Whew. Okay. I am so not sorry for saying it. Ah. Oh my god.
Okay. I very heavily apologize for all the technical difficulties I've been having. And it's down again. It's literally I don't understand what is going on. Like, my internet connection speed and everything, it's fast, it's solid. I don't get what's going on, because every time I test it, it's fine, but now it's just like, fuck you. I think someone's home and now they're taking up bandwidth, and I'm gonna go out there and like unplug everybody's internet.
Do it.
So why is this? Why did this happen to me? I might just have to end the stream here, because I'm just not having any luck. I don't know why it's also specifically on Sundays that's like...
Can it be the storm?
No idea.
Though I need a bio break. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we can take a quick bio break while we get this sorted out.
Okay. god. Oh no, Reslin, what did you do?
Wonder if that couldn't like be a bit of the problem as well, if that touches that, but I'm not sure. We
I'm
shouldn't,
sorry.
because Raz was saying about the cash as well. I wonder if that would.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I know nothing about. What day are we today? Sunday.
Yep.
Why?
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Am I back?
Yep.
How's stream?
As far as I see, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna look up to see if there's any way that I can give.
Oh my god. We can see Emma's legs.
You're saying that like you've never seen legs before.
Oh, oh, she's going to tell the story why. Right?
What?
I,
Tell what?
I just said, oh my god, we can see your legs.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
it's a story.
Yeah, because when I used to stream a couple years ago, I never showed my legs, so every time I left the chair or the room, I would turn off my camera. The only reason I'm not doing it now is like to not mess up the arrangement of Caleb.
And yeah, everybody's
So that
bothered
means
she
that I
doesn't
love
have
you
any legs.
guys.
Of course you do. Of course you do, my friend. Not like you have a choice or something.
So, real quick.
Oh my god, Enzo.
I'm gonna.
Oh. Have you tried logging into your router through your browser and diagnose issues from there I have absolutely no clue how you would do that.
I have no idea how I do that either.
I never thought
um,
it's an option.
Hey, Jimbo, you could maybe walk us through that if you know how to. Didn't even knew that was a thing.
My cat is about to dig a hole into the window. Is he okay?
And yes, someone is at home watching Netflix. Because of course they have to today.
How was it yesterday?
No one was home.
I mean, I know that the stream was good, but was nobody using or watching anything?
No one was home to use it.
Oh, okay.
So it definitely plays when someone is using. Oh, and you guys have a smart TV as well, so it definitely uses
Yeah.
the. Down by the bed.
So unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to end the stream here.
Or if I do,
Which is
no
very
matter what
upsetting.
When watermelon road, are there not those?
At this point, I feel we are not okay. I thought my job is traumatizing, but I have to rethink my life. So
I need to double check.
yes, I just have to make it sure.
Okay, that works for Windows 10.
Are you seeing the instruction in the chat?
To the search bar on your browser, I believe, and put in the username and password for the devices.
You can Google how to find your IP. Thank you, amazing people.
I will probably be doing that, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. You guys hear me? Hello?
Was that a test?
Can you guys hear me currently?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end this stream. And I'll keep the recording going for just a little bit longer so that we can go through comments, questions, concerns. But also to finish out Ione's time fairly quickly. Ione, in this moment you are unable to do anything.
Okay, fair.
Is it done?
You are contained, trapped, kept stuck in a darkness that even your eyes, so used to darkness, can see through. Your body cannot move. It feels as if the sticky threads themselves were going down your throat, and it is harder to breathe than it has ever been. And you wake the next morning with a gasp, trying to get as much air into yourself as possible as you remember the dream where you had none. But a faint voice is heard in your ear in this waking moment. A soft whisper.
Did you froze again?
Did
I
freeze
think
you?
so, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so.
You're back.
The most
Ish.
annoyed I have ever been.
Nope.
I'm seriously considering just getting my own internet.
And that's
Je regarderai
because
toujours, sœur.
The I think the stream has ended because now I have the most recent, like the usual.
Je regarderai
ending. Oh, you're
toujours,
back.
sœur.
I ended the stream. We're just doing.
Okay.
This is for YouTube. But you hear in your ear. Je regarde toujours. Sorry. Hold on. It was.
Je regarderai toujours, sœur.
Je regarderai toujours. Sir.
Well, I'm still gonna need it in writing, just to be certain that my brain processed whatever you said proper. What are you going to actually look at? So maybe so that was I will always look translated in English.
The direct translation that I
I'll always
wrote.
be watching.
Yes. I will always
I'll
be
be
watching Sister.
Oh, sorry, Alvin. Okay, so my brain processed that correctly.
Yes.
Yay! Oh, happy day.
And we're gonna end it there. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties I'm having. I don't know why it's always on Sunday when, like, Saturday, it was perfectly
Why? It's
fine.
weird.
So, I don't know.
You froze again. But to be fair, it's okay, it's back now. To be fair, it might also be because when people are using the internet along with you.
Yeah,
If you notice that from Saturdays and Sundays as the only difference.
It's just...
You might not even need a new provider though. You might just want to, I don't know if it's possible to just take more like I don't know how the internet offer works in America, but like in France you can level up, if I can say, whatever you take, whatever internet you have, and like improve it like this.
I can do that if we pay more, so we can upgrade our internet. I'm not sure what our internet is at currently, but I might ask what our internet is at, because this is kind of ridiculous, because I think
it might be cheaper than
our internet is 1 gigabyte of download, and I think it's supposed to be 30 megabyte upload, which is really
You think
fast.
there was 3? Because I heard
30.
Mhm.
Which is crazy fast. Like, that is very good internet. And it's supposed to be able to handle all this stuff, but for some reason it's just not. I don't get it. But I'm gonna look into it. I think the thing is just gonna be setting my computer's priority for bandwidth use. I think that's the problem right now. It's set to the TV as being priority.
also, and I don't know, maybe take a look at whatever they were trying to explain in the chat. I'm not sure what that could do.
I think that's essentially the setting it to that's the setting my computer as being the priority over everything else.
I think you take that when you were first subscribed to the provider. You would need to give them a call, I guess.
Hey, but
We don't have a TV here.
I'm so irritated by this because it doesn't make any sense. Where I'm sitting doesn't make sense. Why my internet is just... Because even if people are on the Wi-Fi, it shouldn't be this bad. At least for what we're paying. But, anyway, You guys able to hear me?
Yep. Now we can.
Okay. So we're just gonna go straight into comments, questions, concerns, starting with M.
No, we can't anymore. Right the instant after. This is weird.
How about now? Oh no. Now everybody else is frozen and I'm... Hey guys, anybody that's watching this, sorry for all the internet issues, because for some reason my service provider has decided that I don't get internet. Three hours, 39 minutes, and internet goes down. But, you know, I'm going to end this right here. I'm gonna figure out if there's anything, if I can figure it out, yeah, it looks like there's an outage right now. Great. Once I'm out of this outage, I might upload a video of the comments, questions, concerns, just because that's an important part for me. But thanks for watching. If you made it this far through all the technical difficulties that have followed us, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow me on Twitch if you can. I'm very close to being affiliate, which will get me access to a bunch of other cool things that I can do for the community can do for us, and it seems like a lot of fun. So, yeah, thanks for watching.